right, so here he is representing New Zealand and, of course, Nigeria. Enter the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. We've certainly enjoyed our time getting to know this young man in our fighter meetings. He has a high fight IQ. He's a thinking man's fighter, and obviously the physical skills jump off the film every time we watch.
Yeah, he's got it all. I mean, the guy has it all. And as you watch him walk to the octagon, he has a confidence and the air about him that many don't possess. He has always known he would become a champion of the world. He proved that he can do it. Now it's time to show whether or not he can do it again. Sometimes getting back is harder than getting there the first time. Let's see what Israel Adesanya can do to try to become the middleweight champion.
And certainly the discipline, the motivation, all that stuff is still there. And there was a definite intensity to him here during fight week. We'll see if he can channel that into the desired result tonight. Doubt him now, folks. Doubt him now. The undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Dricus Du Plessis. And even though, of course, he wanted to beat Israel Adesanya for the title, it ended up being Sean Strickland. This man's the best in the world. And he has had knockers and doubters every step of the way. They knocked his cardio. They knocked his grappling. The man can fight. The man's a born fighter, as are a lot of individuals who grow up in South Africa. And now that he's the champion, in theory, he's 20 to 30% better. We'll see if the incumbent can get dethroned here tonight. Tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. Well, he came into the UFC as one of the hottest prospects the Octagon had seen in years, and Israel Adesanya has done nothing to diminish that hype. Stuffed 12 takedowns in his UFC debut, and the expectation is that most opponents are going to try to ground the last style bender. Let's see if he can keep this fight up right here tonight. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Du Plessis gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave him off.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, so no singlet, no problem. Beautiful takedown there, and the kickboxer better get upright or this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to hustle, but the problem is that his fighting style leads to takedowns. Every time he throws the body kick, the wrestler is looking to grab it, level change into him, and take him to the mat. This time he timed that takedown beautifully, and now he's fighting where he's comfortable.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Du Plessis is able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, nice.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. I love watching this guy move.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, nice stick by Adesanya. Du Plessis bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am.
Nice hit, bro, nice.
2 minutes now to go in round one.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
It's a nice jab by him there.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, and he finally gets the takedown now. So what do they say? Try again.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And this guy is the poster boy for that saying, because he shot many takedown attempts and he finally has secured one. He passed the half guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Adesanya. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Final minute of round one. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Du Plessis getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
All right, the round is over, and Du Plessis' corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now.
I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Du Plessis gets stung by that leg kick. Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. You get cracked with that Adesanya right hand.
Beautiful kick lands there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Good defensive vision to block that punch.
Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
Leg kick lands. Israel Adesanya's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Ooh, big knee. Oh, another huge knee.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Unable to land with that punch. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Level change, and there's the ensuing takedown. Beautifully done. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, and he's out. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
He passes to half guard.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Adesanya getting tattooed by that stiff jab.
He looks like Pac-Man. He's taking so many strikes to the head.
Adesanya's forehead is bleeding now. A cut just opened up.
Good takedown defense by Israel. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Hook is there again. Du Plessis gets tattooed by that stiff jab.
Another punch to the head. And now some separation.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Adesanya's in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chase the triangle.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Adesanya's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. Well, he's done a real good job attacking that cut above the eye, and here is your visual proof.
I mean, John, just devastating. These blows were amazing. He was able to land at will, and he opened up a nasty cut over the eye of his opponent. Now he's got to target it. And every time he lands, that blood will start to pour down into the eye, making it real hard to fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Oh, nice champ, yeah. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Nice leg kick. Big right hand.
Back to the jab now, no good.
There's a level change, yes.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Adesanya. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Adesanya. And now he's got the back. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
Oh, and that looks tight.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position. Beautiful transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Du Plessis back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, side control now. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Du Plessis in half guard now. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dricus Du Plessis.
Nice transition.
Israel Adesanya is now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Watch the arm here. Arms in deep.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta start writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Close guard. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
feet.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Adesanya's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. 1 minute.
Nice inside leg kick by Israel.
Back and forth we go. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
10 seconds to go in the round. Adesanya's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Oh, great block there. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Israel Adesanya is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we're starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reaction of the opponent.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
He is going after that overhand right. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. Get them out here. Oh.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Du Plessis in half guard. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stop. That's the throw to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh! What a fight. Oh, nice.
Du Plessis goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the feet. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
That was a slick transition.
Du Plessis back in half. Final seconds here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Let's get our mind right.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Oh, that's how it's done. He blocks the shot and then delivers the straight counter.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. Nice jab by Izzy. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Stayed up there.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, with authority, the body. Huge left hand.
There you go. There you go.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Adesanya. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Nice.
Du Plessis right back to the full mount. Right into side control. Du Plessis in half guard. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Adesanya's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Adesanya going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit armbar.
And there's the tap!
Holy smokes!
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Holy smokes!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis.
And still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, and with style points tonight. How about the best 185-pounder in the world submitting the